Hello everyone, Robert Hayden here. This is now my 5th take at this video. I don't know if you can count my fingers. 5. I've still got all of them, miraculously. All 10. Jesus Christ. I did not expect to have all of them for as long as I have. Anyway, I've made lots of attempts at this video. I posted one before, but I didn't think it was very good. So, I'm doing a redo, and hopefully this one will actually be okay, and my dad won't interrupt me. He's not listening. Anyway, so, it's a response to idranktheseawater's video, called How Did You Quit Self-Injury? I've decided notes are the key. I have lots of notes in English. So, anyway, talking a little bit about how I started to begin. When I started, I was cutting. I was using tools that did a lot of damage. Usually I'd use improvised tools or like a serrated blade, and those did more damage than I wanted. The scars didn't heal up very well, and now I'm saying a lot. The scars didn't heal up very well, and so I decided to use tools that did less damage. So I went to using just the things that when I cut, it was harder to do more damage, although I still could have, but I had to make also an effort on my part to do less damage than I had been doing before. And eventually I wanted to quit. So I changed to a new method of burning. And I sound like an idiot when I say burning because I have an idiot accent. Anyway, so the reason I changed to burning is because it was easier for me to, I have a very number-oriented mind, and just words are not very good for me, but numbers I'm great with. So anyway, I decided that I was going to put a number and assign it to the amount of harm I was doing to myself, but I didn't want to make like a subjective or variable number. Like, okay, this is how many cuts I made, this is, how badly I would rate my damage. I decided that with burning, it would be easier to have an objective view, like an objective number that this is definitively how much damage I did this time. And I don't know if guys have ever quit smoking, but yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you have. And if you've ever used a nicotine patch, basically what that does is, at first, when you use a nicotine patch, you get one that gives you a very high dose of nicotine, and then eventually you move to patches that give you lower and lower doses until you quit. Well, that's kind of what I did. Like, I started out where I was doing a lot of damage, and I gradually moved down to lower and lower amounts of damage until I wasn't doing very much at all. And then obviously it was easier to quit. It wasn't easy to quit. It was still hard, but it was not impossible anymore. Now, the final thing I'm going to talk about is something that I used while I was quitting and that I still use today. And that is what you've been seeing this whole video. These things, these puzzles, like this. This is my prized puzzle. I love it. Anyway, so whenever I felt like hurting myself, or still whenever I do feel like hurting myself, usually I pick up a puzzle and I solve it, and I've got a mini Rubik's Cube here. And I can put this in my pocket and just almost forget it's even there. So it's very good for me, who just needs something that he can carry around with me and pull out instead of a blade. And I just dropped it. But I need something that I can pull out instead of a blade, so I pull out a puzzle. And usually I'll solve it a few times, and when I'm done, I don't want to hurt myself anymore. Just because I haven't been thinking about that for a while. And that really, really helps me. I don't know if it'll help you or not, but you can try. What's the harm, huh? And then trying to quit. Anyway, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Tell me what you liked about it. If you don't like this video, click the thumbs down button and tell me what you didn't like about it. And I may or may not respond to any of your comments. So please leave comments if you feel it's appropriate. Don't leave comments, obviously, if you don't have anything to say. So, see you guys sometime later.